Alrighty. Welcome. First, welcome Kevin Jones. The Tarnished Obsession. How y'all doing? Almost Easter tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. But I think now that we have most of the actual modeling done, we can do, for real, do texture work this time. What's up, Shadow? Howdy, partner. Nice to meet you. Alright. Let me get the actual model on screen now real quick. There we go. There we go, good. I have to adjust my windows real quick. Hold on. Let's get this down here. Stream settings, concurrent viewers, I'll put right there. There we go. Hello, what's up, Goofy? Welcome on in. Alright. This is what we got from last time. I think I forgot to save the texture work we did on the face. Oh, didn't I say I was gonna do... Wait, right, okay, yeah, I remember now. We did manual UV unwrapping, and we started from scratch with the textures. Okay, I remember. So we didn't lose any progress. It's time I have snacks for the live. Hell yeah! Everybody, get your popcorn ready. You know, get settled down. All right, let's see. How's this UV map look? Looks pretty good. All right. Well, I'm ready to start working with it. Let's do texture painting. Oh, nice. Oh, wait, yeah, hold on. I was messing around with it before the live started, and I wanted to show something that's a little bit interesting. I wanted to get your thoughts on it. We can give this texture, which, by the way, I don't think I'm going to make it pure black. We're going to incorporate elements of black, like around the teeth and the eyes and stuff like that, maybe for the hair. But I mostly want it to be white. But there's this little option here for thin film. And if I just bump up the thickness a bit, it kind of gives it like an oil slick quality to it that, I don't know, I'm kind of a fan of. I don't know how we're going to use this, but I do want to see if we can experiment with making it look a little oily, what's the metal called? Bismuth-y. But either way. Playing Tomodachi Life right now while watching. Can't wait for the new game to come out. Hell yeah. I still need to play Tomodachi Life. It looks like so much fun. But I've never actually played one. But either way, let's get to texture painting. Give it some, we're gonna start by giving it some white. We'll probably just, actually, yeah, there we go. Make it fully white to start off with, and we'll go from there. Alright, cool. And then let's hide the teeth, actually. Not that they don't look lovely, but I kind of want to work around them for now. Shiny? Yeah. Very, very shiny. Alright. How's everybody's day been? I've been doing a lot of looking at computer parts this morning, trying to decide what I'm going to do for a PC upgrade. It's kind of annoying because it's like I'm deciding between a 5080 and a 5090. Just because I'm like, if I'm upgrading my PC, might as well go to the max. And normally I wouldn't get a 5090 or even consider getting a 5090. But the trouble is that the VRAM in particular, oh god, it's already freezing, it's really good for 3D modeling to have as much as possible. Right now I only have 10 gigabytes of it, but I think 5080 has 16, which is alright, but a 5090 has like 32, which is really nice, but it's also very expensive, so I'll probably have to wait a decent bit longer just to like get the 5090, but I don't know. Either way, hopefully getting a new PC soon, so that'll be nice. What's oh, it just gives a weird username. User at LU6WC, bunch of numbers, bunch of letters. What you up to? Oh yeah, I remember, it was actually laggy. We need to just do the head for now. There we go, there we go, there we go. Invert, hide. There we go. And then I do that, there we go, now we're good. Give him some eyeshadow, make him look like he's in a emo metal band. Definitely have to get the mouth looking better. Hold on, let's actually get rid of the what you call it. Oh damn, Dangatio just subscribed. Appreciate it. Let's get ray tracing because I don't like how it makes it look in the viewport. Well, to be fair, now I can't see it at all, so that's a little bit of a downgrade, but I'll wait for it to compile. Yeah, like the oil type vibe. Yeah, I definitely like the quality it adds to it. Alright, there we go. Now we're back to cooking. I feel like near the beginning of the past 3 streams this song's come on, and you know what? I'm not mad about that. I'm just noticing it. It's kind of crazy. I'm definitely gonna have to do some cleanup work with around the lips, but that's fine. I just wanted to get the mouth done and ready. Okay, you know what? Actually, I've just completely messed it up. Let's just start from scratch. Where is it on here? Yeah, let's just do it direct. That'll make it a lot easier. Nice. And if it messed up anything, we can fix it later. We rockin' Eggman. We're always rockin' Eggman. Emo Skinwalker. Yeah, that's... Listen. He's just very sensitive, right? Whatever you do, do not say that it's a phase, because he will eat you. And it will be painful. Like, if you still have TF2, my recommendation is to play it with us. If we have it, I have it. I played TF2 in a long ass time. I used to do like, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I used to do like competitive Highlander stuff on TF2. I was like the team's medic for a while. I did pretty good. But yeah, I haven't played it in a long time. I'm probably not gonna, if I'm being honest, I feel like I'm very much of the mind that, I mean, I could always come back to it eventually, but I like to sort of have an era where I played a game, and then I'm like, alright, if I've played enough of it, I've played enough of it, and I can move on. You know, and I've kind of reached that point with TF2, where I'm like, you know, I played enough of it, it wasn't really getting updates for a long time, you know, it can be a thing I used to play, and I can move on from it. I mean, that's just me. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle, for real. We respect it. Alright, now do we want to give it a bit of smear that way? I don't know. We'll leave it like that for now. We definitely have to make the nose area black, though. There we go. Alright, nice. Already love it. I'll just click save. And not cryptid. Or yeah, cryptid texture. Oh god. What did I name it? Body texture. texture. There we go. Save as image. Alright, and now it'll keep it safe. What am I doing with my life? Hey, man. You gotta do whatever makes you happy, alright? To live is to cringe is to do what you love. Okay. So I think that's the basic foundation. What are you making today? We're making an interpretation of something called Antarctic Godzilla. So this is my take on it. And honestly, I'm already enjoying it. I've had a lot of ideas of like what I could do animation-wise for it. I'm so hyped for once this model's done being made and I can animate it because it's gonna be pretty freaking cool. Like, have you seen the Amazing Digital Circus? I have not. Meeting. Alright, let's get the eyes kind of figured out. I want them to be kind of like a little bit glassy, almost. Not entirely, but like a little bit. Let's... Oh, never mind. I thought it was playing the entire animation for a second. It's good. The Amazing Digital Circus. I remember I watched the pilot episode, and I think I was just like kind of worn out on stuff like that at the time. But I don't know. Maybe I'll revisit it someday. But I already have so much in my back catalog that I need to watch. What I am hyped for, though, I've been seeing a lot about the Backrooms movie lately. I didn't see the newest trailer. I need to watch that. But I'm very intrigued. I want to see if, like, because my only concern with a Backrooms movie is I want it to be psychological horror, not like, oh, we found a place and it's got monsters in it and we're investigating the monsters and trying to, like, that's the only thing that I haven't really liked with the direction the Backrooms has been going for a while. I just like the idea of, like, you trip, you fall, you're in the Backrooms, that's it, have fun exploring, but it's kind of like a universal chaos dump. You know, the Backrooms themselves are the horror monster, you know? But maybe that's just me. Okay. Let's make these kind of milky whitish. Shininess, completely shiny. And then, or well, I do want to add a texture, so you know, let's image texture. I'll just make it like a little 2K texture or something. New eyeball. 1K will do it. Texture paint. Let's do. Oh, first let's save this. Hold on. All right, now let's do eyeball. Where did it go? Why can I not see it? What's going on? I'm very confused. So I love the Backrooms? Hell yeah. They don't have level fun, I'm gonna throw tomatoes. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Found it. It's okay. We figured it out. We're fine. Okay. Let's dump white all over that. And I kind of want to have it like a little bit of a lopsided iris, like not held together, very structurally sound. Ooh, that's lovely. Already hate it in a good way, which means it's set up for success. And then let's, hold on, can I hide the rest of the body? Yes, there we go. Alright, let's get the back kind of blackish. There we go. And I'll just touch it up so that it doesn't look artificial. You actually painted it black? Yeah. That's like the song! Okay, Mackenzie's Lettering Lodge might be better than FNAF VHS. I appreciate that. I think this next episode... Well, I mean, it's more of a mini episode, but the next mini episode is really gonna, like... I don't know. You guys are gonna like it. It's kind of gonna distinguish itself from a lot of other FNAF stuff. Maybe a little more artistic. Okay, now how does that look with the body? There we go. Looks a little more integrated. Okay. Now let's give it some like. Let's give it like some red veins, almost like they're bloodshot. I think that's the move. I don't have splatter streaks. I think streaks are what we want. Do I have the texture map set up? Not really. Hold on. Texture mask. Alright, I'm gonna hide... Where is the capture? Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna hide the screen for a bit in case I accidentally open up spoilers. Yeah, that would have been spoilers. There we go. That's why we hide it every time. Scabby, cracks, custom scrape. I think custom scrapes is what we want. There we go. Alright, now we're cooking. Imagine someone owns that and names it Cupcake. They also have documented execution. Yeah, this is what the dog named Princess looks like. Say hi to Princess. Her bark is worse than her bite, I promise. Don't worry. Alright, let's go back to texture painting and let's get some redness. Actually, hold on. Hide that. There we go. Okay, this, but red. Okay, that's not quite doing what I want it to do. Hold on. Strength. Go. Do I have it set to random? I do. Okay. There we go. Looking nice. And then we can go over it again with a second coat of the black. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty scary good. Appreciate it. Love the model. Thank you. This is the part where it comes together. There's a lot of parts of 3D model stuff where I'm like, you know, it's like I enjoy working in 3D, but sometimes it does get a little repetitive to be like, okay, I gotta sculpt this thing and then I gotta retopologize it. This is the step where everything kind of starts to become like a real project almost, if that makes sense. So I definitely feel like it's gonna be coming together now. Right, image. I also don't want to spoil again, so hold on. Save as eyeball texture. There we go. Princess don't like me. Yeah, as evidenced by my missing right forearm. Princess, not a fan. Okay. See, now that redness right there, that adds a massive quality. It's very subtle, but you can definitely tell that it adds to it, you know? Makes it look a lot more like it's actually a weird, messed up ghoul creature. Alright, now here's the question. Do we like small eyes, or do we want bigger eyes? Maybe like slightly bigger. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Alright, cool. Now let's go to shading. And I had a setup here that I was experimenting with a little bit. I want to see if it works. Oh yeah, look at that. Interesting. That's not exactly what I want. Maybe the other way around? No, not really. Okay, hold on. We'll do a little bit of configuring. See what works. Add? No. Screen. Color dodge. Darken. Okay. That's something. Is there like a blur feature? I feel like there should be a blur feature. Well, no, not B. B-L-U. Nope. Black body. Don't know what that does. Small eyes is good. Yeah, because we don't want them to be too big. Because if we make them too big, then it's like, oh, anime character. Puppy dog. Now he looks cute, see? He looks cute and sad. Undo that. Terrifying. You don't want to go near it. Okay, maybe this is not as worth it as I thought for the extra detail. But I can do a little bit of extra detail at the very least. Yeah, add some to the cracks. That's good. And then without it, what does it look like? Just kind of looks like that. It doesn't add enough detail that I don't think I care about it. So I'll just remove this. We'll stick with this and we'll texture paint it manually. How hard was that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it's, you know, it adds a certain quality to it, but not one of horror. Okay. Back to body texture. Now, why did that turn white? What exactly happened there? Well, that's weird. Alright. Either way, I'll just fix it. Alright, cool. And now let's see. Maybe I can give it like a bit of a drippiness. I'm going to save this and then experiment a bit with some like drippy qualities. How does that look? That kind of looks like dinosaur-ish. Like a bit of a tiger pattern. Maybe I need smaller. We gotta go even smaller. We gotta go quantum. Okay, well at that point I'm just drawing individual pixels. Okay, so definitely not that. How about just like little leaky bits and streaks? Yeah, that works. That feels a lot better. There we go. Cool. I gotta fix that up. There we go. It's a little too harsh of a line. In the major digital circus, there's this company called CNA. Looked it up, and CNA is a real company. It's the real company. It's like bro went from normal to seeing something he's supposed to see. Yeah. He's seen early 2000 creepypasta. Why is this one pixel not working? Hold on. Don't you dare think I won't find you on the texture map and manually make you painted. I will do it. There we go. Boom. Get fixed. Alright, let's make it a little more flared out here too. Alright, cool. Then touch up the bottom again. Nice. Alright, cool. It's looking good. CNA made the Amazing Digital Circus. Oh, gotcha. In the show, right. Big eyes, small eyes, give me your soul, yeah. Give me your liver. Some really jarringly dissonant music right now. Give him a little bit of nose drip. He's got sniffles. Somebody get him a tissue. Wonderful. Alright, I think that's a good general detail for the head. We can move on to the body now. Okay. That needs to be white. Don't know why it's not. Any other weird spots of black? Okay, none. Alright, cool. And now we can paint the rest of it. I'm gonna make the strength a little lower. Save that. Gotta remember to save often. You never know when something might completely just crash for no reason. Yes. Sure, there's some procedural way to do like cracks and crevices painting, but it's always been finicky, so I'll just do it manually. Gotta love the ribs. Gotta wonder if this cryptid's a delicacy. You know, like it makes some really good barbecue ribs, you know? I mean, look at the size of these things. Could feed an entire family off of one rib. Alright, then as it goes down, I'll do it a little less each time. Does this model look like a mermaid, like, combined with Godzilla's torso? I mean, hey, that's the vibe I was going for. So if that's the vibe it gives you, then boom. Intentional design decision. Alright. Cool. And then maybe we should have some at, like, base of each of these, although it's gonna be a nightmare to get smoothly painted. I think I'll do mirror for this. X. minor detail. There we go. Nice. Alright, it's looking good. I think... I think the face in particular, it's gonna need like a bit of hair on top of the head. And then once we add the like flappy, fleshy bits around the mouth, it's gonna really come together. Don't know why that pixel's completely black. Don't know what's going on there either. That's a little crazy. I'm just gonna fix that real quick, because that's, I don't know what would even cause that. There we go. Alright, let's move to essentially all the spiney's done. Just gotta do the other arm. Give it a quick little save. So I've been hearing a lot about Mario Galaxy. Is the movie good? Anybody got thoughts on that? I haven't seen it yet. I'm still on. I'm gonna be going to see Project Hail Mary for the first time tomorrow. So pretty excited about that. But I've been hearing things about the Mario Galaxy movie. Try to remember me when you become famous. I'll remember you in particular, Dustin14457. I got you. But I'm up in my my super expensive YouTuber mansion compound thingamajig off of my one post every full moon. I'll think back, I'll be like, you know what? I remember the good old days when Dustin was in my chat for cryptid modeling. The humble beginnings. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I can get more stuff uploaded though. Upload schedule's been very few and far between lately. A few more ribs. Alright, some good painting along the creases. Probably got to do fingers too, almost certainly. Okay, hold on, this is getting a little crazy. Let's lock in on that. There we go. He's got some fantastic nails. Look at them. He kind of slays. He is, in fact, kind of serving a little bit. Beautiful. Yeah, they're very nice and clean for now, but once we come back for like a dirt and grime pass, it's could be a little rougher. Now he's got immaculate fingernails. Okay, why is this black? What did I do? What could possibly have happened here? There we go. Go off, queen. That's what I'm saying. Okay, last nail. Let's get this one a little bit more. It's a little too soft. Alright, nice. Alright, and let's add... Or I have a brush for it, don't I? Let's go to texture map, streaks, splatter, speckle. No. Okay, well I need one for speckle. Not gonna lie, it looks like he's had all the chocolate ice cream. This is the monster that comes out of a tub of like Oreo cookie dough ice cream, you know? He's the cookies and cream monster, basically. If you just scale him down. Alright, and then hide the screen again so I can get another texture. I don't want to spoil future videos. Texture, that's the wrong folder. That's the right folder. Blender, brushes. Let's see what these look like. This one. There we go. Epic. Alright, cool. I'll just make them a little bit rough around the edges. Oh god, why is it lagging? There we go. No, it's not random. That'll make it look bad. Hold on. Go to that and random. There we go. And now it looks a lot better. Alright, cool. Favorite flavor? Our battle will be legendary. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard-fought battle to kill it, but if you do kill it, then you get some nice Oreo cookies and cream ice cream. So you know that's kind of worth it if you think about it. They're kind of basically 100% entirely worth it. And let's just speckle this along the side a bit. And then maybe we come back and paint these a little bit more like cream colored so that they kind of look like bones, sort of. That'd be fun. Oh, it's getting a little laggy. Got some black armpits, dude. Needs to apply some deodorant. Yeah, scrub under there. Get a loofah, bro. There's no way this is health. Alright. Looking pretty good so far. Although I do think at some point we might have to introduce colors other than black and white exclusively. I want to spice it up. And then also I'll probably add like a noise thing on top of it after a while. Okay, here's the real deciding point. Do we want a full white body, or do we want to experiment with kind of like almost like a shark style design, where it's like black on top and white on the bottom? What are we thinking? Anybody got thoughts on that? Oh my god, Phoenix, right? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm actually waiting for a response on that. I'll just go ahead and get the elbow joints kind of done a little bit. I can't really decide. I feel like it could benefit from... I mean, it needs some kind of skin pattern, I feel like. The orca look, yeah, kind of set it up to be not just like pure white all over. So I feel like, well, it can go on land, and white makes sense for that. It's probably going to be spending a lot of time in the water, too. So I kind of want to accommodate for that. Don't know why this weird streak is here, but we'll paint over it. There we go. The shark look might be good. Yeah. You know what? I'll do this. I'll save this, and then save as body texture alt. Alright, and we'll see how we feel about that. And we'll just give it a go. Right, let's commit to the bit. Ooh, that actually... Wait a minute, hold on. I'm seeing something. I'm having a vision. This is giving me leopard seal vibes. Okay, so maybe not like full-on shark, but like what I had going there, kind of. Like leopard seal print, kind of. Ooh. This is gonna rock. Kind of a big fan of it. It's very laggy to paint it, but you know what? It's whatever. This is why we need a better CPU at some point. Doing my darndest. It's chugging along. Black and white leopard seal? Yeah, kinda. Cool, cool, cool. And then I can come in and tone the edges a little bit. So first of all, let's fix this up. Oh god, hold on. Okay. It's gonna be a large... Okay, that's good. That's gonna take a while. Oh. Okay, so that's not at all what I wanted to do, but it chose to do it anyway. Hope you get a better one. I hear the prices for things like RAM suck at the moment. Yeah, it's RAM sucks at the moment. I have DDR4, which should be... I mean, it's a... I need to upgrade a DDR5. It's a really annoying time to upgrade a DDR5, though. I'll probably wait until, like, midsummer and hope that AI isn't causing everything to suck as much by then, but, you know. What is that? It's a... It's my interpretation of Antarctic Godzilla, which is a real thing. Look it up. But I mean, it's not real. They're cryptids, but it is a actual concept. I'll put it that way. Okay, this whole I've essentially messed up the whole face region, but you know what? It's fine. I'll fix it. That white, because that needs to be white. Okay, hold on. I need to just fix this. This is crazy. We need to go back to just the head. Okay. Edit mode. This, and this. Everything else. Nope. Invert, hide. There we go. Okay. Finally, performance. Well, hold on. Let's undo some of this stuff actually, because I don't want the mouth to be too messed up. Hide the rest of it. Go back to this, make it white. There we go. Okay. And then we fix it. Should probably just make this one. That'll, yeah, there we go. And then we do the little drips and stuff again. Nice. And fix the top of the nose. And a little bit more mouth stuff at the top. Just to line up a bit. And boom. There we go. Oh, hold on. Let's fix this too. Smooth that out, smooth that out, smooth that out, and save. There we go. I think it looks kind of good with a bit of white. Yeah, just a little speckled in white. I'm glad. I don't know if you see the new video of not Alone 3D, but FNAF 4 Animation 3 Part 2, and that was wild to see. I'd have to check it out. I have not seen it. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Alright, let's do it again, but more tasteful. Just turn down the strength like by a lot. Alright, cool. And now, Alt H. We do the same for the rest of the body. It's gonna look freaking awesome. Oh no, we'll have to do the underside of the horns at some point, but it's fine. I'll come back and isolate them and fix them individually. And I'll make that line a little less harsh when I come back to it. Alright. Then we'll save. Keep fixing up this side of it. How long left, Megla? I might not do... It might not be too much longer. Just because it is a nice day out and I kind of want to go for a bike ride after this. Before it starts getting cooler again. But how long have we been going for? We've been going for about an hour. About 30 minutes to an hour left, probably. Okay, let's see. I'll definitely have to come back and do a pass with like a white brush at some point. Oh no. I messed up. I am technically painting everything behind the tail right now. Oh boy. This is gonna take a hot second to stop lagging. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hello, welcome, Riley. Like your videos, appreciate that. There we go, and now we're to the left side. Cool. And arms will be the last thing. Really? Yeah, Megly, you need a new PC, and I can see why. Yeah, I mean, to an extent, some of this is also just Blender being quirky. Like, Blender's texture painting has always been kind of laggy like this. Even getting a better PC will only help so much, but still, there are some, like, things that I definitely like. I mean, I for sure at least need a new CPU, but it's one of those things where it's like, in order to get a new CPU, I need to get a new motherboard. In order to do that, I have to take everything out. And some of my stuff is far enough behind that I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll upgrade. Might as well. You know what? Just to save myself a little bit of headache. There we go. Invert, hide. Now we're just focused on the arm. Yeah, because if you think about it, we are painting in 4K, so if I do large swaths, that has to change a lot of pixels all at once sometimes. So it does, you know, do that a little weirdly, but that's what it is. Alright, alright. Hey Michael, how long did it take you to remake all the characters for Mackenzie's Learning Lodge? Just wondering. I mean, it took a while, but genuinely, if you go back to the rebrand videos, every single video, like I pretty much made it within a day or two after having the model ready. So if you look at the gaps between those videos, that's about how long each character took to make, you know? Hey, what's up? I watch all your animatronic videos. They're so good. I love animatronics. What are you creating? My favorite's the Beaver's Laugh. It looks like Bob the Builder. Really good. Love it. Thank you very much. We're making my rendition of a real-life cryptid called Antarctic Godzilla. It's a very weird one, kind of abstract, but, you know, it's at least loosely inspired by it. We'll put it that way. That's what we're making today. Okay. I just really don't know why these random bands and stuff keep popping up all the time. I'm just gonna paint that out. Alright, cool. And just to avoid lag again, we will grab all these. Invert, hide. There we go. Got ya? Yeah. You know, you're the first YouTuber to read my comment. I have tears crying. Thank you for reading my comment. You're the first one. No problem. Love having a little conversation with everybody. There we go. I can't wait for Easter tomorrow. I'm gonna be eating pretty good on Easter. Be pretty good. Alright, control. No, not hook. Alt H. There we go. Okay. So already I kind of like the darkened back a bit more than just pure white. I do want it to be somewhat mixed still, but I'm gonna darken it up a bit more along the like spine section. Kind of like it's spread out from the center to be a little lighter at the tips, you know? So that there's kind of like a bit of a path here. When did you create the animatronics? I mean, pretty much, like I said, even the original ones, as the videos were coming out, I was making all the stuff. So if you go back and you see the gaps in between, even the originals, that was about how long they took. Also, by the way, why did you give Mackenzie antlers if she's supposed to be a female moose, or is it so people know what animal she is? I'm gonna be real. I forgot. Female moose don't have antlers until way too late. But also, it is just kind of one of those things where it's like, antlers on mooses are kind of iconic, so it's like, I wanted to for sure have the antlers. So, you know. But if you want an in-universe explanation, let's just say the makers of Mackenzie's were not the smartest on that one. They didn't fact-check that one. Or that she's a female moose with the hormone imbalance, which lets her grow antlers, which I think is a thing that happens. If they get like a tumor on a certain like brain thing or something. Go with that. We'll go with Mackenzie has a brain tumor. Oh god. But yeah, no, that was genuinely just a mistake on my part. I'm human though. Cut me some slack. Save that texture. We're missing our donator. Yeah, our patron saint. That gets me my not daily because I don't stream daily, but every stream my Greek fries or my orange chicken or whatever I may be eating on that day. Very sad. Feels very hollow without them, but our gambling sign goes on in honor of them. So why do you want to create the moose animatronic? Honestly, moose are terrifying. Like, I mean, they're like deceptively cute sometimes, but like if you really like if you get too close to a moose, it'll fucking kill you, man. They don't mess around. They're dangerous. So I just thought about that. I was like, oh, animatronics. Okay, they're basically like children's animatronics are something that's deceptively cute, but could very easily kill you. That's a moose. There you go. You put 2 and 2 together. Kind of like how Freddy Fazbear, it's like, oh, well, a cute bear. Bears are kind of cute, but also could kill you very easily. You know? So that's kind of the association. Who's the strongest animatronic, the moose or the big wolf? Kind of hard to say. I'm gonna have to go with Mackenzie, though. I think Mackenzie's probably... If we're, you know, not counting the fact that Opal can just straight up, like, body slam, luchador style, crush you to death. If we're not counting that in strength, then I'd say Mackenzie for sure. That happens to lionesses. I remember if I don't remember if that occurs in mooses though. Yeah, I know that lionesses, like if there's no male lion in the pride, they'll just be like, well, I grow a mane now. I am the man. I am the top dog. Don't mess with me. So I know that they do that. But I remember I researched it because I was like, I'm curious actually, can female moose grow antlers? And I think there is something where it's like if they get a certain hormone imbalance or whatever, they can grow them. But it's less of like a social utility thing and more of just like a, oops, that happens on accident sometimes. You know, because lions, they do that on purpose. They need to, like, they have social structures to maintain. So they're like, well, if there's no male lion to kind of rule everything going on, then, you know, you gotta have one, so. Nature's crazy. I love painting in spots I missed before. It's my favorite. Transform icon though? Yeah, for sure. Whoa! Dogs are barking! Did something happen? I don't think anything happened. They're just angry. They just wish violence on people. What's happening? What are we barking at? What is it? Is the mailman here? Do you hate him? Do you want to kill him? They're very angry. How many animatronics did you create? Can you see all their names, please? Yeah, we got Richard the Raven, Wolfgang the Wolf, Opal the Orca, Gage the Shark, Bo the Beaver, Lila the Lynx, and Mackenzie the Moose. And then coming along soon, we got the Halfon, which you haven't fully seen yet. You've seen bits and pieces of it, but not fully. Alright. How's it looking now? Yeah, it's definitely not done, but it's looking pretty good so far. Save that. And then how long have we been going? We've been going about a little over an hour now. This one might be short stream for now, just because there's a lot of like Easter planning stuff that I have to do, and also I want to take a nice bike ride. Not a lot done so far, and I want to see if I can mix color, noise, texture, color ramp. And overlay. Okay, well that's interesting. Not really what I want, but interesting. Overlay. Darken. No. Well, hold on. Let's make this Okay. Details, roughness, no. Yeah, I'll turn up roughness a bit. Okay, what's the one that we want? Screen? No. Color burn. Nope, definitely not that. Subtract. That kind of does it, doesn't it? No. Add. Divide. Soft light. Not really what I want. Lighten? No. So Raven's name always going to be Richard before the rebrand? Yes. Indeed, he was. It's a zebra? Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can add like random noise to it that doesn't look terrible, but god, there's so many blending modes that make this annoying. Really like the choice in a Lynx. Lynxes are really underrated wildcats. What kind of Lynx did you pick for her? I assume the Canadian Lynx, given the snow motif. Yeah, I went with Canadian. For sure. Okay, this is... I'm gonna like Scream. Yeah, whatever. I'll add the noise randomly myself. I'll get that figured out. But yeah. Alright. That's pretty good progress for now. No, it's only been an hour. I don't want to be working on it too long today because I got other stuff to do. Make good progress though. Yeah, now the dogs are freaking out. They want to go say hi to everybody. Make good progress. Give it a quick little save. And I think we should be able to wrap it up next time. Oh, I didn't save one image. Hold on. Save. There we go. View. Put desktop icon. No more. There we go. I'll answer a couple more questions real quick, and then I'll be getting out of here. So Wolfgang go on a diet because he became a lot smaller and was rebranded. Yeah, definitely became a lot smaller. Probably chilling on like a nice chicken Caesar diet or something. What is the name of the animatronic that you're creating right now? This is not an animatronic, but it is a cryptid. It's based on Antarctic Godzilla. What was the first animatronic that you created that was super hard to make? I'd say in terms of like an actual difficult challenge to make, I mean, they're all kind of a challenge in their own right, but like I remember it was either Lila or Wolfgang were particularly difficult just because of all the hair physics and the particle systems therein that I had to deal with. So those were kind of difficult to make in comparison to the others. I figured it out eventually. TF2 animations are just goofy and funny. Yeah, I think I actually have. If you go to my shorts section on my channel, or even just my earlier videos, I did some TF2 stuff back when I was working in Source Filmmaker still. It's definitely a fun little medium to work in, but you know. Make a string trap aversion to create. Can the animal become a bear, please? And the animal be spring bear. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Out of all the Mackenzie characters, who do you like the most? Out of all the Mackenzie characters, I'm liking what the Hellfawn's shaping up to be. Pretty big fan of how I managed to kind of bring that all together. But if I'm excluding that real quick, then I'd have to say, I don't know, I'd have to go with Mackenzie. Mackenzie, I mean, she was the first one that I made. Just had a very clear idea of what I wanted set in place for her. So I'm a big fan of that design, especially the smile. Like, I feel like I got the smile just right on that. So yeah, definitely Mackenzie. If we're excluding the Hellfawn, but you know, those are the animatronics that took you forever to create. That would still probably be either Wolfgang or Lila. Although the Hellfawn's taking a while too, because I have to like mesh everything together just right. But yeah. Anyway, that's about it for me. Appreciate you guys coming out. Got a little bit of texture work done, but we'll definitely have to wrap it up next time when I stream next Saturday. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for chatting. Hope you all have a good Easter Sunday and Monday. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.